good day today, I guess. I made a couple of mistakes, and I haven't yet figured out how expensive those mistakes are, but it's still a good day. And I've been, when I was in college, I did electrical engineering, and I decided I was better at computer science because when you make a mistake in electrical engineering, usually you smell this characteristic smell like a capacitor or transistor that's burning out. And I smelled some of those smells today, but I don't know. Guess you got, you know what I mean? That's why I said I'm probably more of a software guy. I'm too experimental, man. I need that undo button. SBZ, what's up, bro? Hey, man, you might actually want to see what I did here. Look, or my car, right? Look, see this charger. It's a 200-watt charger. There's a 1,000-watt inverter, and I wired up all this stuff. I got a backup battery, but I haven't wired this in yet. And then I've got all this stuff right here to convert this, take the power and run it to all these different devices and still be able to charge your phone and stuff. Yeah, SBZ, it's good to see you, bro. Remember, we used to go live all the time, man. I might start going live every day like I used to. And you know what? You're like my #1 supporter, so it totally makes sense to see you. That's awesome to see you, bro. And you're like so much older than I've seen you last time. Last time I saw you, you were just getting out of the military and 18 years old, and you got to be at least, what, 22 by now? What are you, 20, 21, 22, 23? I don't even know how old you would be. But yeah, man, we got to catch up. And I do lives on YouTube. I do lives on X. My X account is _AAHIGH. Almost 22. Look, I wasn't too far off, bro. Almost 22. Right on, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm doing cool stuff. Look at this. See that? That's a speaker system that's like 126 decibels, which is really loud. And so, I've got like, my show is about to go on the road. I got my little vocal effects processor. You know what I mean? Look, I got this little mobile mixer. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take my whole show on the road, bro. Look at all the wires, bro. And I tore it all down. Just I gotta learn my tear down and put back together. But I got my soldering toolbox. You know what I mean? And like the old school Bose Bluetooth from back in the day. When you're doing karaoke, you need a monitor, and I've got my audio on my stereo inside my car, and this, which I can put outside or wherever. It's wireless too, so I can do karaoke in the car, and people can listen to you outside of the car, and you get, it's like a studio because inside the car it's all quiet. Yeah, my life is going great, SBZ, and I appreciate you being interested. Like, yeah, I'm kind of excited. Like, I think I announced, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but I re-announced I'm running for city council in the Tower District, because wouldn't it be cool? Aaron Hightower's the city council in the Tower District. I mean, it just sounds good, right? Might as well try. Hey, look, I got these new shoes too. It matches my shirt. I've been doing the orange shirt, and dude got shot, and they just, like a couple hours ago, they just arrested, hey, Stevie 2049. Yeah, I know it's not Riesenberger. I made that mistake before. Anyway, they just caught the dude the killer. So there was a murder on the 19th. And so fortunately, I think they got the guy who did the murder. There was an accomplice too. And 6 days before the murder, the barber from that barbershop was trying to buy a bike from me. 6 days later, I don't know if the barber was there at the time of the murder, but that's the big news over here. There's a murder, and it's gang related, but they got the gangbanger. And that's the good news, man, because, hey, I don't even know any of these guys, but I don't want to be involved in no gangbanger running loose. He killed somebody the day before too, so He shot 3 people, killed a 44-year-old man on the 19th, and on the 18th, killed somebody, or he shot somebody else. I don't know if they were killed. I think they were, but I don't know. But, and young, I mean, it's crazy. Criminals out here are crazy, but seriously, I didn't know any of these people, but you know, when they're interacting in my life, talking about bicycles and stuff, I get a little scared. So I'm really glad that, you know, I don't expect these cops to do much, but they did a good job, and they got this murderer off the street. So it's a happy day that I'm not worried and looking over my back like whatever, who's the murderer running loose. But you know that thing about all these terrorists and the MS-13, I don't know if this guy was an MS-13 member, but he shot at a Bulldog member, and those are the 2 big gangs. So it's possible that it was a literal terrorist per the changes that Trump is. Possible it was a literal terrorist attack, not just a murder. But you know, MS-13 is designated terrorist now. So it's like terrorism going on like 1,000 feet from my house. People interacting with me 6 days before the murder. That's too close for comfort, bro. But like I said, I think the cops got the killer, and I'm rejoicing because, yeah, scary shit, bro. So good to see you, SBZ. And let's see. I don't know what else is going on, man. But yeah, I look a lot different, huh? Remember when I was 49, I looked like I was 30, and now I'm 56, I look like I'm 100. But I got all my professional mic and all that stuff. Here, let me show you what I got, man. It's kind of cool. I really am excited to see you, SBZ. I hope you're still in here, bro. Let me show you what's in the trunk, bro. Yeah. I cracked my screen. Like, here's my, oh, look at all the roses. But see, I got my microphone stand in here. I got all my headphones. I even got a car stereo, you know, so I can have a radio outside of my car. I'm gonna wire up another car stereo. But look at all these, look at this one, SBZ. And look at how pretty that is, bro. And then look at all these roses, you know? But this is my yard now. I got this little hideout over here, bro. I got this little hideout. So I can chilling in the cut, and nobody can see you. So like everybody be coming around here, they be coming around here, and I'm hiding behind, and then they think they're gonna do something, and then I'll be like, what? And I jump out, whoa, and everybody be like, what? Not today, nuh-uh, bruh. Yeah, so this is kind of what I got going on in the front yard now, which is a big improvement from a couple years ago. And then I don't have Buddy no more. I got 2 more dogs, but they look kind of like Buddy. But look at in the backyard over here. I'm still working on this. Come here. I think they're supposed to be coming, bro. I don't know, man. Should be coming over here. There they are. Look at. How's my babies? How's Daddy's babies? Oh, and Daddy loves his babies. So I got 2 dogs now, but yeah, I don't have Buddy anymore. And I'm still building this. I'm gonna build this fence right here, and then it's gonna go all the way through to the backyard. But I'm still working on that. And then we're gonna have hella parties over here. We already had a Porch Fest over here last year. We had a whole band and everything up here in the front yard. But I didn't do the Porch Fest this year. I was just working on other stuff, you know. But I mean, I'm setting it up to be like party central over here. And like I said, I announced I'm running for city council in 2027, Hightower for the Tower District 3 City Council. And yeah, I'm putting my show on the road. So it's like everything I used to do online, now it's all gonna be remote. I'm gonna go out and do YouTube pranks, you know, whatever the hell, right? Well, escalate it, right? So I want you guys to stay tuned because it's developing, you know what I mean? It's developing. Look at, you know what I'm saying? It's developing. We're doing it. All right, we got all the gear. And you know, I'm an electrical engineer and I'm making music now too. So I'll be bumping my tunes. I do karaoke. I make the music, and I'll be making video games too. I'm gonna make a new video game. So there's a lot of stuff going on, man. Everybody, tell all your friends to like, share, and subscribe because I'm coming back. Tell everybody, oh, yeah. But it ain't Pac-Man, it's AHIGH. High Tower in the Tower District. Okay, guys?